with forward and backward. We're going to do a brief summary of what we learned so far in all the classes joined together. We're going to put it all together. So here's our movement, our footwork from forward to backwards, mostly using your ankles. You're going to move your legs a little bit, but try to move your ankles more than you move your legs. That's for your speed. Because if you do this, it takes more time, takes more muscles, going to wear you out faster. If you move your legs, unless you just move your ankles, it's a lot faster. You move a lot faster. So,
right, side to side.
Side to side. Again, all you got to do when you're moving side to side is turn your body side to side. It's that simple. So it's an easy transition from forward to backwards, side to side. Remember to stay on your toes, to use your ankles more than you use your legs. Again, you don't want to do this. I don't want to see that. That's just slows you down.
Hey Lopez, now circles.
Okay. We're going to go into circles. Your body stays in your boxing stance. For me, other trainers do it, everybody does it different. For me, my shoulder is pointed at my opponent. So I try to kind of keep my body face towards my opponent. You're pushed off your back leg, landing on your front leg. You push, you don't pull. That's good for even on your moving forward and frontwards and backwards. Make sure you push off that front foot, that back foot, and not pull. Because you're not pulling. When you pull, it kind of looks like this. That's not what I want. I want you to push, 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 push. Because when you're pushing, the extra muscle in the back helps you push your jab out. If you're pulling, that power's not the same. You add more power when you push, 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 push. Okay? So when you go side to side, it's just that, side to side. On your toes, use your ankles more than your legs. Be great. Go around in circles. It's always tough to go in circles. So circles is tough.
Now southpaw.
I keep forgetting to do the southpaw. Let's do the southpaw. It's just the same. And when you're southpaw, start with your right leg forward, on your toes, hands up, and push off your back leg. Stay on your toes. Use your ankles more than you use your legs. Hands are always up. Same thing, side to side. And turn your body from going forward to backwards to here. Your legs will automatically change at the same time too. That's not that hard, that's pretty simple. Now you want to go in circles. Pushing off your left leg onto your right, landing on your right leg. Keep that shoulder in the middle of the ring. That shoulder separates you and your opponent. Okay, that's it with our footwork. Let's move on to the jab, right? Here comes when I tell you to practice that pop in your shoulder. Well, if you haven't been practicing, you ain't gonna get it today. You gotta practice it. Tight fist through shoulders. Get that jolt. That jolt is where all the pop is and you're punching. People get used to Fighters get used to hit this. You can hit a fighter all day long. Most of them will be able to take it. Very few people can take a snap. You start snapping your punches, you start waking people up or knocking them out. One or the other. Most likely be knocking them out. So the jab is still the same thing. Tight fist, loose shoulder. Your back foot is on the ball of his foot. Your front foot is flat. The jab is just that. As fast as you throw it out, as fast as you bring it back. Here. Make sure your hand's turned over here. And then that you're not punching like this, or you're here. Knuckles to the sky. For the more advanced, even if you want to get more advanced now, since we're talking about it, step in with it. You're on your boxing stand. You're going to push off your back foot. You're going to land on that front toe. The same time that front toe lands, that jab lands. Here, you don't start throwing it. You land it here. Back up and do it again. It adds power, adds more weight to your punches. Here. Every time that foot jabs, that jab lands. Go to the right hand. Straight right hand, just a straight right hand. Don't forget to turn your shoulders. Adds more power. Adds a little bit, makes your punches go a little bit further. You're here, you're throwing here. These two shoulders are going to change hands, change positions. Here, your waist is going to turn. Here, a lot of power. You're pushing with that big muscle, that back leg. You're pivoting with. You're going to move about this far. Your back is straight. You're not straight up like this, but your butt's sticking out. You're out there. Same thing. Get that little extra edge that you're going to need, that little extra more. This one go about that much further than a regular jab. Than a regular right hand, my bad. Let's start with hooks. Go to the hooks. Hooks is just simple. If you're just joining us, hook is easy. Put your hand like this. Right? You have if you're on the ball of your back foot, you're here, just like an L shape. Pivot off your front foot, land on your back heel. Hooks don't go no further than that. You think more than that, too much. You're giving too much away. Don't do all that. It's easy. Here, So if you're a more advanced fighter and you're here, just go. Just stick your elbow to the sky. That's all you gotta do. Elbow to the sky. Pop that shoulder, jerk it, jolt it. That's what you want. Put them together. Not that hard. Right hook. Same thing. Our right hooks for the right hander is a little bit harder. Just let's do the left. Let's do the left hook. The left hook for the southpaw. I'll do it towards the camera because it's a little bit more difficult. Here, you're on the back foot. Here, push, push. All you're doing is jump. You don't need to do this. You don't need to reach out. Don't need to do any of that here. Hooks are when your opponent's in your face. Your opponent's right here. If your opponent's right here, you can hit him with a hook, and a lot of fighters do. And it works a lot of times. When you catch a fighter that's on his toes and on the mark, he's going to counter that. The hooks are very dangerous to throw from the outside. Very good on the inside, but very dangerous to throw on the outside. I'm not going to say I never did it, because we all do. I'm just saying they're dangerous to throw them from the outside, but you can, and they work. But if you get caught, don't blame me. So you're here, pivot, turn, pivot, turn, pivot, turn. Shoving no further than that. That's all it's doing. And it's a snappy punch, because all that left hook's doing is doing this. That's what you're doing. Because when you throw that hook, bam, come back. Remember, right now it's only one punch, but we're going to do combinations later. That's when all this is going to start making sense. So, left hook for the southpaw. jolt that shoulder. Okay? Right hook for the right-hander. You're here, hands are up. All you gotta do is push and turn. Kick that elbow to the sky. Keep your elbow looking, keep your face looking straight. Never take your eyes off your opponent's eyes. Trainers have their own thing, they tell fighters different things all the time. Look at the chest, look at the knuckles, I don't know. My thing is, it's always worked for me, look at your opponent's eyes. The minute you take your eyes off my eyes, I'm kicking your butt. Because if you look at your opponent's eyes, look in the mirror, get a partner, do it with your partner, whoever, don't care. Look at their eyes, throw a foot. They'll both see it. They'll see you lift your leg. They know exactly what you're gonna do. No matter what you do, throw a body blow, you look at opponent's eyes, you're gonna see it. You're gonna catch everything they do. Boxing is more like muscle memory. Once you learn how to do it, it's all muscle memory. I'm gonna teach you how to react. I'm not teaching you how to go, oh, okay, what do I do next? I'm not teaching you that. When someone throws a jab, you're gonna slip a jab with a jab. When someone throws a right hand, you throw a right hand with a right hand. So I'm gonna teach you that. You're not gonna think about doing it, you're gonna react to it. So I'm gonna teach you how to react to certain things and certain punches. No, to all punches. I'm gonna teach you how to react. That's what boxing is, it's a reaction. So every time you make a reaction, you're gonna make them pay. If you don't make a reaction, guess what? They don't pay, and they'll do it again. Make them miss, make them pay. That'll teach me. Where are we on now? We're on the, the uppercuts. We're gonna go with the uppercut. Right uppercut is here. This is the uppercut to the chin. There's two kinds of uppercuts. Uppercut to the chin, you're inside, you're real close, your opponent's head's right here in front of you. It's just a small move. It's not real big. We'll do it from the side first. All it is here. That's all it is. A little jolt, from your shoulder, jolt that shoulder, pop it like a whip. That's really what it is. Get a towel. Those are really dangerous punches. If with a mouthpiece, or if they don't have a mouthpiece, it's going to mess their gums up. It'll mess up their lips. It's an ugly shot. So you just here, make sure your knuckles are to the outside. Here, I'm hitting you here, turning, popping that shoulder. Remember, I just want them to do this. That's all I'm going to do. But it's going to cut their mouth up really bad. Here, you can pivot. If you're really good, you can go. Kidding, we'll get that later. We'll do the left hook, the left uppercut for the right-hander. Here, you're here. Now, you could take that different ways. The one I just showed you, me pulling back just a tad, worked for me, may not work for you. Sometimes you can pull back, sometimes you can't. You have to make that up for yourself. Every fighter's going to be different, just a tad. It's not going to look exactly the way I do it, and I don't expect it to. You shouldn't either. So if it doesn't look exactly like mine, that's okay, because you have your own way of doing it. I'm just giving you the general boxing basics right now. We'll get into the rest of it later. That's coming up here in a little bit. But for right now, here. If you don't think I'm looking at you, I'm looking at you. I can see you. Jolt that shoulder. Some people, and I would suggest too, because since I can see you, if you're going to throw a left hook, I'm coming under it anyways, so it doesn't really matter. If you throw a right hook, I'm coming under it anyways. It doesn't really matter, I can see it. Keep your eyes on your opponent's eyes, you're here. It's punches you just don't see. They're not hard, they don't have to be hard, they'll jack you up. We went from that, with uppercuts to the body, uppercuts to the chin, left hooks to the chin, right hook to the chin. What else are we missing? We just did left hook, we did overhand right. Overhand right, here's what that is. Very dangerous punch to throw. Very few fighters throw it. When you can't throw it, it's effective. It's a mother. I'm telling you what. All hell's gonna break loose. You throw that overhand right. Your opponent could be close, could be not too far. You never want to throw punches too far. You have to leave yourself wide open. If he's within your range, throw it. If he's not, don't. That's any punch. So he's within your range. You're looking right at him. Always look in your opponent's eyes. Don't look down to his knees. Don't look at his chest. Don't look at nothing. Keep your eyes on his eyes. You'll never know what's coming. You're here. Just go wham. Just comes over your head. But that's a lot of weight. Because all your weight's coming as you throw it. You're pivoting off that back foot. You're bringing all your weight down. All your weight comes down with it. Very dangerous punch to throw. Very good punch to throw if you know how to throw it. Practice that one a lot. Practice putting your punches together. Because in our next segment coming up, we're going to start throwing combinations. Now remember, it's about reaction. As we get into the next few shows, when they jab, I'm going to teach you what to do, how to move, how to counter. I'm teaching you punches. You have to teach yourself how to put them together. I'm going to show you combinations that work for me, and some that didn't work for me, but they were still good combinations. Not everything works every time. So, saying that, make up your own combinations. Watch. Common sense. Fighters throw this. If me and you are getting a fight, guess what's going to happen? You're going to throw punches. I'm going to tell you what kind of punches you're going to throw right now. And I don't even know who you are. But you're going to throw left or you're going to throw right. I promise you that's what you're going to do. When you do that, then I'll decide in an instinct what I'm going to do and how I'm going to react. Now, I may not counter every single time. Okay? Most likely, I'm only going to counter maybe 80% of the times. 20% of the time, I'm just going to make you miss. Probably not. Right now, maybe 10% of the time. Not kidding. And sometimes I'm going to get hit. But I know that when I'm getting ready to get in the fight. Just like you will. I'm just adding to your arsenal. That's all we're doing here. I'm going to teach you how to make someone miss and make someone pay. Now, you may not do it 100% of the time, but then again, no one does. Well, there's a couple of fighters out there that do. But that's a very rare feat. And when they do that, make you miss so much, they're called Muhammad Ali. Even the Money Mayweather. You couldn't hit him if you tried. He'd move fast on his toes. He didn't walk, he moved on his toes. So, in saying that, there's ways to beat the Money Mayweathers of the world and the Muhammad Alis. Everybody can be beat. Tony Tiger, anybody can be beat at any given day, at any given time. You just gotta know how to do it and not be afraid to do it. Remember, in a fight, two things are going to happen. You're going to get hit, and you're going to get hit hard. Accept it. You already know what's going to happen. The rest is easy. So hope to see you again next week for more boxing basics with Tony Tiger Lopez. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, link, tell a friend, neighbor. Maybe if you want to kick someone's butt and you want them to have a chance, tell them to watch it too. You might learn something. All right, see you guys next week.